Hello and welcome to the ALS Association Western Pennsylvania Thank-A-THON. November is Caregiver Appreciation Month, and we want to take this opportunity to thank all the incredible people that care for those living with ALS. Family members, friends, neighbors, aides, and nurses. We would also like to thank those living with ALS for connecting with our chapter and allowing us to help you through your journey. To those and your caregivers, we are so thankful that you allow us to be part of your lives.
Speaking of living with ALS, this year we launched a virtual Living with ALS meeting. I'd like to personally thank everyone who's participated, who shared part of their heart with me. Your conversations support the ALS community in such a unique way. So thank you.
I also like to thank all of the caregivers who attended and shared their stories in our monthly caregiver support groups. Your shared experiences helped others in ways we could not imagine. Our ALS caregivers always go above and beyond. Getting to know so many of you during the Powerful Tools for Caregiving class is an honor. A special thank you to everyone who participated this year as we move to a virtual platform. Your participation makes all the difference.
For those who don't know me yet, I'm Jill, the chapter's newest social worker. I'd like to thank everyone I've worked with so far for welcoming me with open arms, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you.
We're so excited to have you on board, Jill. While we're busy giving thanks and shout outs, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to Blackburn and Moore Medical Solutions. The generosity and staff of these loan closet providers is essential to our equipment loan program. Thank you all for going above and beyond for our ALS community.
Speaking of our amazing vendors, a huge thank you is due to all of the home health care agencies working so hard this year to fulfill requests and respite care. This pandemic has certainly made this challenging, but you all never gave up.
You know who else never gives up? Our dedicated speech and language pathologist, Kate, and occupational therapist, Lee. These two are always going above and beyond to find the best possible solutions for our ALS families.
And a few members of our ALS community took the extra step this year to share their stories publicly to help us raise funds and awareness for ALS. A special thanks to Hugh and Annette for sharing their story for this year's year-end campaign. Thanks to Nancy Diener for sharing her story for the Community Cares auction. To Amber for sharing the Letters family story nationally. To Stephen Comninos for hosting the Tech Lab Symposium, and Fred Abercrombie for nominating us for the Clearview Credit Union Contest.
And we wouldn't want to forget about our ALS clinic staff, who are so flexible and diligent in finding ways to provide care to people living with ALS throughout this challenging year. Our ALS community always goes above and beyond. We're so grateful to work with each of you every day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.